Hi, future millionaires. This is Phil from Next Chapter Financial Solutions and Services. That's right, future millionaires. In this video, we're going to cover 8 items. 8 items that everyday people have access to help them build wealth. That's right, we're going to highlight all these items in great detail and talk through various ways how they can help you build wealth over the long run. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoy our content, share with a friend and drop a comment. We will do our best to address as quickly as possible. Enjoy the video to come. So first up, before we jump into the review, just a reminder, what is net worth? Net worth is all of your net assets less all of your connected liabilities or debts. And then you do the simple math between the two, and then you have net worth. If the number is positive, it's a positive net worth. If the number is negative, it's a negative net worth. The first and most common asset that people have and utilize to build net worth is a primary residence. This primary residence is a great way for people to build wealth. So this home, or primarily home or townhome, will go up in value over time. And then when you pay off the mortgage, the total value is all yours. You have full equity in the property. So again, a primary residence is a great way to build up net worth over time. The second way that people build wealth is a second home. Now, this second home could be a part-time rental property that you have at a beach or a mountain area, or it could even be your first home, your very first home, your starter home. It could either be a starter home or a townhouse or a condo. This is pretty common. That is a great way to build wealth as well. So in those cases, that second home may have a mortgage. So again, it's important to maintain a good balance of not too much debt. So you should be very wary of how much debt you have with this second home. Look to pay it off in a good way so you could have full equity in it and enjoy the passive income at full throttles, right? So you'd have your passive income less very little expenses once that mortgage is paid off. So again, that second home is the second most common way that people build up the net worth. It's second most common net asset. Number 3 is frankly one of my most favorite ways to build net worth, and that is retirement accounts. Why? It's accessibility and variety. Okay, so let's talk about it. There's about 2 basic ways in retirement you can build up assets, right? First off, there's your 401k, whether it be employer 401k or if you're self-employed 401k. And then in that 401k, most times you get an employer match of some form, and that match can really help. And then second would be an IRA, or an individual retirement account. And both of these are great opportunities to help you build wealth. Why? Variety of opportunities of what you can invest in, and second, compounding interest. And there's also some guardrails. There's some built-in guardrails around a retirement account. That retirement account is traditionally not accessible to your 59 and a half. So you build up wealth over time. There's guardrails around it to help you stop not touching that money. And then on top of that, there's variety. In your 401k, through work or an employer, we'll have a variety of mutual funds and index funds. You invest in them consistently and you build wealth. We've done a couple of videos already on 401ks that have mutual funds and index funds, and we've shown the growth potential in just 5 and 10 year period of time. Some major money. When you get to that point, you contribute heavily, so big, large contributions consistently over time, you could build up some serious wealth in your 401k. That's not to discount the power of an individual retirement account, an IRA. An IRA is awesome because you have a lot of variety. You'll have access to almost all the mutual funds out there, access to almost all the ETFs out there, and even access to single stocks as well, depending on which brokerage firm it's with. And that gives you an opportunity to have some major growth as well. We have many ETF reviews and mutual fund reviews and index fund reviews, and you see those videos. A lot of times we put them in the IRA basket or category. Why? To just show you that example of what you could build up over time. That dollar amount is largely driven by consistent investing and compounding interest. Compounding interest is your biggest friend in building net worth. The 4th component and best way to build net worth is education. Staying skilled in your field of trade, your field of specialty, doing training courses, upping your game to get additional certifications that will increase your income, and keeping you relevant, and it gives you flexibility too. If you're married and you have a good round of certifications and basic education around your profession, and your spouse would really like to move to a different section of the country, all these certifications help you stay mobile, right? So you could relocate because you're very marketable in more than just one region, or you're very marketable because you have the various certifications you need to be considered top level in your field. And I'll say this too. This is on the vocational level as well. That you have the right amount of certifications for HVAC or car mechanic, things like that, allows you to be mobile, right? So you're not just experienced, you're certified experience, right? That combo of certified experience, I'll say this too for these developers and people deep in tech, there are various certifications that don't require you to have a 4-year degree, and those certifications can really help you make good progress. You couple them with experience, it makes you very valuable to potential employers, and that's a great way to build net worth. Have a higher pay, and then you're able to do more consistent and higher savings rate and investing rate in your 401k. Boom. That leads to a higher compounding interest. This is awesome. Education is number 4. Love it. The number 5 way is rental real estate. So different from the first two, that second home is passively rented at times in the example we gave. But rental real estate, the only goal of this property is to rent it at all times. And you want it to be rented as much as possible. But of course, rental real estate may come with a mortgage. So you have to be really careful about this. But if you paid off your primary residence, it may be appropriate for you, if you wish to go down that path, to buy another home with the full intent of just renting it. Of course, this is a preference play. You have to like real estate. You have to believe that it can be rented. And you got to go into it with your eyes wide open. You want to make sure that up front, there's going to be net gains per month. And up front, you can cover the mortgage should the property be vacant, meaning there's no renters, right? So if you could do that, then this rental real estate might be a good fit for you. This is a big preference play. Gotta say, this is a big preference play. This is not a no-brainer. You have to be really sharp about this to not put yourself in a real bind long-term financially. Number 6 way to build wealth and grow your net worth is health. Investing in your health. I know it sounds a little cheesy, but really, you think of it this way. You eat right, exercise enough. I'm not saying striving for 6 packs all day, all night, going for the washboard abs and all that, but I'm just saying you're exercising, and you take care of yourself. You go to the doctors, you have okay to great checkups, and you're taking care of yourself. Why? Because in the long term, if you're taking care of yourself and you're really doing that maintenance, you're hopefully going to reduce your chances of having major medical issues in the future. And on top of that, take care of yourself mentally. Life can be very stressful, so if you got to take care of yourself mentally, do it. Don't be ashamed of it. Just move on. Tackle these topics with some good professional help. Coaching and therapy and whatnot, whatever you need. And then on top of that, good, healthy hobbies is a great thing. I know pickleball is all the rage now, whatever it may be. Pickleball, tennis, racquetball, baseball, basketball, whatever. These hobbies will help you maintain your health and help you stay sharper. And on top of that, we talked about education. Maybe your health is just mental health, where you're really sharpening yourself all the time by reading lots, and that's okay. It's just going to up your skills. Number 7 way to grow your net worth is 529 accounts. So 529 accounts are a college savings account, and now this one is a big one that is our preference. If you say I want to pay for my child's education, 529 is technically a great way to build wealth. Why? Because it has very similar options to an investment or a 401k account. It can be mutual funds, index funds, and even sometimes ETFs. And all of them grow tax-free. Distributions are tax-free as long as it's for a qualified educational expense. So again, and the max are the max annually depends on the state, but the maxes are high. And over time, you can build some serious dollar amounts to help pay for a child's education if that's what you want to do. And the dollar amounts can be distributed between multiple children. So, of course, this one is very dependent on the state and dependent on the person, what you want to do, what your family wants to do to pay for a child's education, if that's what you want to do. Now, just a tip that I've seen be very effective, especially for people who have relatives from around the country. Sometimes you have relatives who say, you know what, I'm not going to be around for a lot of birthdays and stuff. I'm not going to do all the presents and stuff, but I would love to give a certain dollar amount per month. You have 2 or 3 relatives doing $25 a month. That's, $7,500 a month, or even $10, whatever, works. I've seen people do this. They're frankly pulling money for the kids to go to college. And again, this is a big preference thing, so I'm not going to go deep on the pros and cons of it, the morality of it. This is up to you, your family unit, and what you want to do. But again, this is an opportunity to build wealth. Why? Again, because you have investment grade opportunities there to grow the money that's contributed to 529 account. Finally, wrapping this list up, you maintain your home and your cars. Maintaining your home is a great way to maintain your asset and maintain the market value. You take care of those big expenses by saving up for them and not doing them with credit cards and HELOCs and stuff. So that could be HVAC systems, boilers, heaters, and then in addition to water heaters, and then roofs, right? Here's a pro tip here on the roofs. Don't be afraid to get some free estimates from a roofer. You can get that free estimate from a roofer, and you can sit there and put it in your budget for 2-3 years to save up for it, and then you can buy that roof in cash or near cash. It's a great way to do that. Again, I say roof because it's probably one of the biggest expenses that's almost a mandatory, right? It's not like a kitchen remodel, which is optional. Well, I don't want to talk you into a kitchen remodel is mandatory. Now, it may be mandatory to keep your marriage alive, but that's a whole nother bag. We're not going to go there. But I'm talking about this, things that you must do to maintain your home. And maintenance of a home is big. Next up is cars. Same story. When we're coaching people directly, we tell them all the time, you've got to put some money in your budget to maintain the car. Oil changes. Think about how old the tires are on the vehicle. Save up for it. Tires on a car can be really expensive. And you know what? Batteries go all the time too. It used to be back in the day, they'd go 5-10 years. Now it's more like 3 to 5. And they're not getting cheaper. So you know what? You got to know what's coming up. Check on your vehicles, check on your cars, maintain these important assets so you can pay for these things in cash. Okay, now let's wrap up this review. So we went over 8 common ways that you have assets that grow consistently. Some people also have more exotic things like collectibles or really cool cars that are known to go up in value. I'm talking about cool cars, not like just random cars that you believe will go up in value. I'm talking about the real deal, like awesome cars. Then from there, you minus out all your liabilities. So all of your assets that we just went through, and then some exotic stuff if you've got that, and then all of your liabilities. So these are your mortgages, your loans, and student loans, credit cards. You take the 2 together, and hopefully that number is positive. If that number is positive, you have positive net worth. Hopefully you found this review very interesting and enlightening. If you think I missed something, drop a comment. I would love to do a review based on a comment. So please drop some comments. Give us a like, a share, subscribe, please. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you soon. This video is brought to you by Next Chapter Financial Solutions and Services. So please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you enjoyed this video, also drop a comment. It is our goal at Next Chapter to provide you with information to help you take action to improve your financial situation. Please check out our links on our Etsy page for printables and files to help you take action. We also offer one-on-one coaching. Our goal is to help our customers determine a clear path to achieving their financial goals. So if this is something you're interested in, please click the link below to contact us. Talk to you soon, and I hope you enjoyed the video.